Hold on. Before you watch the rest of the video, I have a new site on Tippy where you can see lots of unseen videos and more. Link is in description. Don't miss out. Join the team and enjoy the rest of the video.
And it's just prayers for like each part of the journey.
Mm-hmm.
Essential. Like thank you for doing that. Yeah.
Well, he also did the psychedelic experience.
Yeah.
That was like very directly to that.
Yeah.
That helped me a lot.
Well, the psychedelic, but it's really beautiful, and I feel like it's very prescient. It feels like in the form of electing this guy, and this is just the come up. His whole first term was just the come up.
Do you think that's why people it's just one of the symptoms of like 2016 being what people are considering like a dramatic year for themselves, and with a 10-year look back?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because when you remind me of what happened in 2016, I'm like, oh yeah, we did kind of have after that we were just like, yeah, fuck it, we're going to do whatever we want.
Yeah, it was a tipping point for us.
Yeah, and just in the idea of rules, what are rules?
Mm-hmm.
Not in a well, look where the rules of our system got us.
Yeah.
Just to like depraved leadership. Not that it always hasn't been, but
it's just so right in your face and on the surface. It's like, and
stencil of Trump and with a little Hitler mustache, and it says Shitler, and I was like, that's good. Wish I thought of that.
Yeah, totally. I mean, it's really. Do you want me to read it to you?
It's the one you read to me last night, and my stomach dropped out.
I read you. I'll read you that one too. This one is called. So this one is called Jeweled Indifference. Imagine frying on like 250 fucking micrograms of acid, and someone starts reading this one to you. Galactic play. Jeweled indifference. Where's home? Jeweled indifference. Where am I? Jeweled indifference. I want to go back. Jeweled indifference. Help. I don't understand. Jeweled indifference.
Kids, and I'm like, wait, we gotta feed these things.
Jeweled indifference.
Jeweled indifference, baby. I'm like, yeah, but they gotta eat.
Jeweled indifference.
Okay, you live by jeweled indifference.
No, it's too good though. It is really too good. Let me see if I can find there's Google Timothy Leary Psychedelic Prayers. It's from 1966, and it's for free online, and it's like it's 48 pages of like triple spaced poetry, so you can read it in like half hour. And you definitely should. How about this one? Oh my God, Cass, this is crazy. I swear to God, I didn't even realize. This is so trippy. Because I'm looking, I was screenshotting some of these last night right before I went to bed. Guess when the screenshot's from?
111.
Yes. Here we are.
Here we are.
Jeweled indifference. This one's called Returning to the Source. Repose. Be empty. Watch quietly while the 10,000 forms. Swim into life and return to the source. Do nothing, return to the source. Deep repose is the sign that you have reached the appointed goal. To return to the source is to discover the eternal law of seed. On or who I was talking to or anything.
Yeah, I obviously didn't either.
I really... Yeah, so, you hand me off a Zoom link and you leave, and then I click the Zoom link and I'm sitting there like a total jabroni. 5 minutes goes by, 10 minutes go by, I'm like emailing the woman who's supposed to be in charge of the meeting. This meeting, I feel I'm going to bring an attitude in there that might not be helpful towards anybody, including my own reputation, mainly. And I don't know what you said. And I pray for more of them, and it's like a spiritual practice, but it has a lot to do with like luck and showing the universe a willingness, and they're kind of like, that's not what we're doing. So I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. And then
emotion in particular brings out a lot of raw emotion.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I mean, and it continued. It wasn't like a one-off thing.
It wasn't a bad week. It was...
No, my God. It was a bad 2 decades of fucking insanity. And if I really got into it, it would it would generate an amount of sympathy I'm not comfortable with. So I don't even want to go into too much of the details, but it can difference. I don't know. Yeah. Well,
you just get people are like, why are there bars on your car in the driveway?
Oh yeah, people would say like, yeah, why do you remember doing all kinds of stuff that a kid my age shouldn't have had to worry about, you know. I just had to really step it up. And yeah, I mean, I guess it's a choice to be like embarrassed about these things, and I guess as time went on, I got less as I became my own man. It's weird because, you know, I still felt like make it in America and trying to provide and
things going wrong.
Yeah, and what it takes and like, you know, like he just didn't know any better than to not rely on drugs. And then when he did know better, he would be in the program and taught me everything I know about like being good to other people and fellowship and bringing home guys that were really in the worst struggle of their life, and we would take them in and we'd help them in every way, and he wouldn't judge them, and it taught me a lot. But it's all nuanced stuff when you're in your teens and 20s and you just want a good father who's going to say something nice to you or encourage you or even notice you. Like I just was like not he didn't like I was a burden to my dad, if anything. He was on one, and I was just like a background figure, and I just had to figure shit out. I just had to really figure shit out. So, you know, there's a lot more to my story than just like, here's what I do to like make a living. Like what I do to make a living and the ways that I've found to make money without ever having held a job are like, it's like my religion. So to be like, hey, get that across in 60 seconds. And by the way, there's a wrong answer here. Ooh. Yeah,
I think
like,
you know.
Try saying that on the actual panel when we're in front of people.
No,
I might get a little spicy.
I think you understand and appreciate what they were trying to get to, though, and like what kind of things could be helpful for people in the audience and that sort of thing.
Well, the first thing, I mean, well, or it just like I like I said, I was in this thing for fucking 5 seconds. So I don't know. The only thing I know
you're like,
is...
they're all, you call me after and you're like, they were all laughing and friends and I'm just in
Yeah, they were having a great time and I showed up in there and it was like a record scratch moment. They're like, okay, tell your story.
Who's this dude?
Yeah, and it was just like, that's not what we're really looking for. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so lucky. It's crazy. You don't even know what my life was and it's so crazy. I'm so lucky.
They weren't just saying like, no, they're like, you worked your butt off. You like...
Yeah, no, that's what they were saying. They were like, don't chalk it up to luck or God or anything like that. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's true. But say your prayers. It does help. It does help. But yeah, well, and then the other note was like, hey, just so everyone knows, like, we don't want anyone to be like, we don't want anyone to be too inspirational or dash anyone's dreams. So like, you know, you just really want to kind of exist in this like, nothingness.
Do you know that I'm a wild man?
Yeah, like, do you know what you're dealing with? I want to get up there and start reading some Timothy Leary.
Yeah, okay. That's like when you went and taught in Portugal and you were like, we were like very psychedelic at the time and we're like, what is life? Forget documentaries. What is life?
But it's true. It's true. Like once you start, once you kind of like hitch your wagon to that fucking runaway train of like curiosity about things. What is life?
Yeah.
Then you could make some films. You're going somewhere with it. You know, it's fueled by all the right things. Like we watch a bunch of films for like a film competition we're supposed to judge. If you're going into the entertainment business, maybe you should be an entertaining person who has a sense of how to entertain people. But I feel like a lot of documentarians feel like that's not their job. Their job is to inform people about something. And I'm like, yeah, I guess you can do that too. That's cool. But you can do it in an entertaining way. Otherwise, like you're in a weird way, like kind of diminishing the subject in a way. Like you're making it too academic. You're making it any genres within it, and it feels like most
the
of
horror
them.
document. Well, I guess they've kind of nailed the horror documentary with these and the cult doc.
Yeah. Yeah, but still fucking, I get humiliated. I get a little humiliated.
I felt so bad.
So
I'm so
so
sorry.
I get off this call and I just felt like very empty. It felt like it had been like the thing that was like the middle of my day, which meant like we couldn't podcast that morning and we couldn't go here, do whatever, take a yoga.
Offensive, and it's like, what the hell am I doing?
You have a good defense.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm the one reading your emails. Like, come on, bro. And also, like, I was like, also, you did no troubleshooting at all.
Why would I think I was in the
No,
wrong
the
platform?
fact, yeah,
like,
no, I know.
It's
'Cause
like
there's
I
a-
wouldn't. I guess I could have troubleshot it, but it was more like I was like, oh, it says the person hasn't admitted me to the meeting, and I'm emailing a
We missed a Zoom meeting. Well, I did appreciate. It didn't go unnoticed that I came home and you were in good spirits. Like, it made me feel very warm and sweet on you.
I self-soothed by thinking about so much weed.
You just thought about smoking and you were like, I'm fine.
Well, I just thought about what it offers me, and then it offered it to me without me having to do it, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Like I was just like, oh, I'll get royally baked, and like I will have a hard time holding on to whatever sharp words I might.
That's what I did
have.
after this
It's
happened.
just junk. I don't know what the fuck.
I know every like 6 months I get in your email and like unsubscribe from stuff
Yeah, but it's a bit.
that I do every day because I don't
yes,
have to do the
exactly.
small stuff for you and be like, look, I'm dealing with all your shit.
I don't even know what there is to deal with.
I'm
I don't know
joking.
what's going on.
You do. I'm joking.
Do I?
I don't know, actually. But sometimes I do feel like I'm joking. You know me.
No, I'm trying to actually think of my answer to that. Am I willing to continue my half-ass ways if I know that this will be a product of it every now and then? And the answer is yes.
Yeah,
I'm willing to continue because, I mean, as crazy as a situation might get every now and then, every day for the most part, what do you just hear me fucking going on about all the time is how awesome our life is. Like how cool. I don't want to muck it
And
up
plus
by
also-
bringing in useless emotional bullshit, you know?
I'm also like one of those people who really learns from my mistakes. So like it's one of those things that I'm like, yeah, this will literally never happen again.
Yeah, no, I know. Well, it's another reason I could kind of like put down my sword, my lightsaber. I wanted to cut you in half.
Yeah.
I wanted to come home and
You're
go.
like, you had one job.
But the truth is, you hear me and integrate lessons so quickly that I'm like, this is such a specific and obscure, weird thing,
And an easy
weird
one.
fuck up that I had to pause it because I thought it was such a beautiful, like you're about to watch this crazy, like violent unraveling. And the first thing that he says in the voiceover in the movie, Robert De Niro's character, or Sam Rothstein, says, if you love somebody, you gotta give them everything.
You gotta trust them.
You got to trust them with everything, and
what's
you
the
got to give
point
them
otherwise?
everything, because otherwise, what's the point?
Yeah.
And what a beautiful way to start this thing where you're going to be confused by this man's actions. But if you can relate with that, which I can, all of
but
it's understandable.
Except I'm much more trustworthy than Sharon Stone or whatever her name was.
Well, he
in that
couldn't
movie.
help who he fell in love with. The heart wants what the heart wants.
Yeah.
Like, I felt for him. I felt for his character because it's like he fell for a really ball hustler, but the way Sam Rothstein is towards Ginger, Sharon Stone's character, that's another one on the psychedelic prayers that Timothy Leary wrote. And this one blew my mind because I didn't know the reference. It's one called All Things Pass.
Oh my God, this is so good.
All things pass. A sunrise does not last all morning. All things pass. A cloudburst does not last all day. All things pass. Nor a sunset all night. All things pass. What always changes? Earth, sky, thunder, mountain, water, wind, fire, lake. These change. And if these do not last, do man's visions last? Do man's illusions? During the session, take things as they come. All things pass. Yeah, Come Together was written about him for him.
Mm-hmm.
Come Together right now over me. And, it's what's beautiful is like he had everyone's like captive attention and admiration. And he didn't settle for just repeating his same slogan over and over and over again the rest of his life. He kept pushing it. he kept pushing it, and probably lost a lot of his initial people, but I appreciate that kind of spirit of continuing to push into the unknown and bring back such beautiful gifts for us all. So shout out to him, Timothy Leary. Shout out to us. We have Church of Chill. Part 2 of this podcast will be on patreon.com/Church of Chill, where you can also access our Discord, where you can join our weekly film club. We do art groups on there. We have a book club where we're currently reading Jitterbug Perfume by Tom Robbins, and we're going to have a discussion of that at the beginning of March. So yeah, get in on just our little modest community building in that way, because I think it's cool, and it's $2 a month, and you can obviously give us more if you want. But we want to keep making stuff, and thank you for your support.
Love you guys. Thanks for joining.
Peace, love, and magic.